Hello, everyone. Starting the second week of July, time is flying. Before you know it, here we are again, back around the fall and all of that. I'm going to start by, I got some wonderful lavender when I was in Sedona a while ago, a month ago, 6 weeks ago, I don't know, losing track. Tranquility Calming Lavender, and it smells so good. They grow it, this woman grows it right in Sedona, and she has a lavender farm, and it's just awesome, and it just takes me somewhere. So I'm just gonna start, give you a little squirt. Whenever I do this, I like to just put it around in my field and feel so good with this lavender. For many of you, you may have explored oils, and if you haven't, you should, because they're an extra helpers for us. When we want to feel calm, we can use things like lavender oil, which will help us. It adds another layer to us, right? So it adds a time for us to be calm when there's things happening and I can feel my nervous system going. I head for my cabinet, and those of you that have been here in person know that I have a million, it seems, maybe 300 and something, not a million, but anyways, you get the point, of oils. And I will use whichever one's calling to me. There's those that help with the physical, there's those that help with the emotional, the spiritual, and I love them all. And I've got all different brands, so I just go with what I feel guided to go with. All right, so I just wrote the blog on the soulmates, and I hope I don't get any flack from this, because this is what I believe. And if it's not your belief, that's okay. If you think you only have one soulmate and that soulmate's forever and always, then God bless. But for me, I really believe what I wrote, that that's important. Okay? So just open up and be willing to look at some, beliefs of others. But this is a big month for relationships. We have a lot going on with Venus. And of course, there's somebody mowing their lawn next door as I'm recording. So sorry about if you hear any noise in the background. But there's a lot with Venus and Mars and all of that. A lot of trines this month. And so this is a perfect time to really look at all kinds of relationships. To look at what I wrote about the soulmates. To look at twin flames. To look at beloveds. We all have beloveds down here, which is a good choice for us. It just means that we're in a place where we want somebody to come in our life, and we meet a beloved that is aligned vibrationally with us, and that makes us feel good. And sometimes we have beloveds that are children, animals. We call the animals familias, because they feel familiar to us and they're like family. Okay? So this month, really put out your wishes. There's a window that's happening this month that will allow you to just be in a place of trying to bring in that divine partner for you, the beloved, soulmate, twin flame, whatever it is. This is the month, so work with that, do some ritual, and allow yourself to bring that in, okay? All right, so we're going to start with Archangel Metatron. This deck is from Amanda Ellis, and look at how pretty the back side of the deck is, very pretty. So, Archangel Metatron, what? Oh, okay. I'm going to use the one that hopped out before I even got to finish my thought. It says paddle on, go with the flow. So it shows somebody in a canoe with the mountains behind, paddling. So just looking at this, it almost looks like they don't know where they're going because the mountain's behind and they're going into uncharted territories. And it just feels like they're trusting the process to move forward, even though they may not be clear or sure about where they're going. So let's see what this has to say. Do you believe that life is a dangerous place where you are not equipped to survive? A place where unseen dangers lie behind everything? Or do you feel at peace with life, ready to allow Archangel Metatron to steer you where you need to be, flowing in your own way and power towards the next destination? Yeah, I trust, I'm in. I like that, steering you where you need to go. The energy of flow helps you to understand that to trust in spirit means you are given what you need for your journey. You are provided with a simple boat to sail down life's meandering ways. You do not need unnecessary burdens or luxuries. You will be given what you need at any one time so that you can travel light, unhindered by heavy pressure or possessions. You are provided with a simple oar to steer yourself. How do you see this? As someone inadequate for your purpose or all that you actually need? For there are many unseen forces at work in the process of flow. If you could see this, it would make it easier for you to adopt this stance. Yet it would make a mockery of flow, which is about trust and faith. You never set off down the river unprepared, and you are always supported by Archangel Metatron at every twist and turn. You are asked to really feel this into this now. Ask yourself, who makes the water smooth, enabling safe passage through the wildest whirlpools and cascading waterfalls? Even when you reach the water's edge and can see nothing of the horizon, Metatron is there to carry you and your boat safely to the next place along the way. If you would only flow and allow the spiritual realm to carry you, let go and surrender, you would be able to see the beauty all around you on every part of your sacred journey forward. It is a journey without beginning or end, the path of eternal life that takes us through this incarnation into the next. It is so much easier for body, mind, and soul if we let go and flow. A fluid state free of control, ego, or will that just allows life to unfold in its own pace, in its own time, and in its own way. Everything will be provided. Flow and you will see. Think about floating, right? When you're in a pool or when you're in the ocean and you're on something and you're just floating, or even just your body on the water floating, you're surrendering, okay? All right, next one, Lightworkers Oracle by Alana Fairchild. Ooh, Ascension, the Rainbow Bridge. This reminds me in Sedona of Angels. Oh God, I forgot the name of it. Forgot. But they have a bridge. That's the Rainbow Bridge with all the colors on it. And to me, this says, you know, it says right there, ascension. We're raising our energy to be all the colors of the rainbow, not just one color, right? We're tuning in to bring all the colors, all the chakras, raising our vibration to where it needs to be. I hope you can hear this with the lawnmower in the background. You've been growing spiritually, and your consciousness is expanding. It is transforming your experience of the material world from something you must control or conquer into a living expression of the radiant divine. As your appreciation and love for the material world becomes unconditional, God, the printing is so small. So too does the light that can flow in your aura, chakras, and body. As you psychically expand, you may need some rest, healing, and meditation more than usual to integrate the increasing degree of light and the circumstances it awakens within you. The rainbow bridge is a term for the channel of light that moves through your chakra system and along your spine, allowing spirit to enter your body and stimulate the development of your soul. This bridge comes to life as your consciousness is raised. It draws in higher energies that nourish and awaken your body, mind, and soul through the chakra system. Angel Valley is what I was thinking of. As your chakras become stimulated by the increasing of influx of spiritual light, a clearing process begins which will support your expansion of consciousness. This clearing is like a spiritual detoxification. It clears blocks from your mind, emotional body, and physical body, as well as from your soul, such as unresolved past life issues. As these blocks are broken down and processed, emotional trauma stored in your organs or nervous system can be released, and your energy field becomes more spacious. This creates room for an increase of spiritual light. As a result, you feel clearer about who you are and why you are here, and others see you more clearly when they are in your field. You become more powerful. The oracle brings an additional message from Spirit. Hold on. Ascension can be a wild ride. Anything is possible. The past is not an indicator. The future is not set. This is a moment to cultivate your deepest feelings of spiritual love and peace. Simply allow the genius of life to flow through you, whatever way it chooses. During ascension, your life can change quite dramatically. The Rainbow Bridge empowers us to rise from one reality into another. Even if your outer world doesn't change radically, internally you will feel as though you are living a different life. Eventually, the physical world changes to follow. Enjoy crossing the Rainbow Bridge into new consciousness. Dear one, you have everything you need. You are ready for this. It is meant to be. And one other thing with Ascension, as you see me fidgeting here, and I said it last week, I've been having sciatica and a pain down my left leg, and Spirit keeps saying, yes, these are aches and pains that come with the Ascension. We're trying to clear old issues, whether they're physical from past lives or past in this lifetime, and also emotional issues. So we just have to breathe through it the best we can. Messages from your Animal Guides Oracle from Stephen Farmer. Mountain Goat. There's something out of balance in your life, so do whatever you need to do to correct it. You've been feeling unsteady, shaky, or out of sorts lately because there's an imbalance in your life. To bring back balance, start with an appraisal of your physical health. Get an exam from a reputable doctor or who practices integrative medicine. There's no need to be alarmed, but if there's something identifiable in your body's biochemistry that's off, and can be easily corrected, you'll benefit from the analysis. Be sure to exercise every day, eat nutritional sound foods, get plenty of rest. What was I just talking about with my leg? And I've been doing all this, walking 3 miles a day, doing interval training, eating right. Then take some time to continue your assessment by checking out other areas of your life, such as polarities, workplace, social, solitude, giving, receiving, and any others that occur to you. It's unrealistic to expect your life to stay completely in balance at all times, as it is continuous. It is a continuous interplay between polarities. Even the seasonal adjustments of light and dark slowly and gradually shift in a ceaseless dance. Notice how you feel when something is out of balance, and then take the necessary steps to adjust in ways that provide greater equilibrium. So there we are. Okay, and we're going to Colette Byron Reed's map. Let's see what this week's message is for everyone. Come together. I'm hearing that. Come together right now. Yep. Come together. Two beautiful giraffes kissing each other on the nose. Love it. And don't we need to come together with ourselves, with each other, with our soul and our personality? It's all these polarity things. All right. Love needs to be expressed. Drawing the Come Together card is a sign that you're on the path to discover the nature of emotion in all its form of expressions. Romantic, familial, unconditional, spiritual. In each instance, there is another being involved. Love involves a great give and take between you and a significant other, a relationship, a friend, an animal, or spirit. This card assures you that love has come calling and seeks a partner in its dance. Know that you are cherished. Like a magnet, you're attracting love into your life. This is the time for harmonious, caring partnerships. And what was I just talking about at the beginning? This is the month. Bring it in. All right. And the last card is from Keepers of the Light by Kyle Gray. Another one that I love the backside of. So beautiful with the joint rings interchanging. We're getting a lot of relationship messages. What do you want to tell everybody for the second week of July? Second week of July. Serapis Bay, the Ascended Master Ascension. Move into your true self. Rise above the darkness. The light is here. And he's in quite the Egyptian garb. And those are the snakes again. Infinity sign, snakes, gold. Really nice. All right. All right, where are you? The stars cannot shine without darkness. You may have experienced a low state of being, a trauma or depression, but this is a new beginning. Become aware of growth. There is always room for improvement. There's also a sense of presentation now. You may be receiving documentation or certification to acknowledge your growth or experience. It's important to cherish this time and to realize that without the challenges of obstacles you have faced, you wouldn't be as strong, powerful, or focused as you are today. You are ascending personally and spiritually at this time, and the universe is here to support you. Wow, 2 cards on ascension. So I guess this week is going to be powerful, and we're moving in the right direction. So remember, paddle on. Stay in alignment with the rainbow bridge. Find out what's out of balance in your life, and then come together with those relationships that are important to you, and know that we are coming out of the darkness and into the light. Sometimes we wonder if we're getting anywhere, but these are signs that truly indeed we are. Love you to pieces. Bye-bye.